Okay, some of the flooding has subsided, but I wanted to point out two things that I want to get on record. And this is for law enforcement. Most of the videos I post are not for the general public. Otherwise, I would have made them nicer, put headers and footers, did something better. I'm a professional. I do that. I don't because we just want raw, unaltered, undoctored up videos for law enforcement, federal and state agencies. Now, if you look at the driveway, you see the trenches that we have dug? Those trenches on both sides are kept or were dug to keep them from being any flooding on the property in terms of the driveway. And it diverts the water, if you see this trench going this way, to a pool that's dug over here, well away from the driveway. The reason why we had massive flooding this year, every year we get approximately 3,000 gallons of water in the big rainstorms. It's not normally in January, which this year it was. It normally takes place in late February, March, and April. And we've been here 5 years. The first year it flooded. After that, once we put the trenches and things in, I have photographs every year because I monitor if we needed to add more, deeper, whatever we needed to do. So we have pictures monitoring every year. This is our 5th year having purchased the property. This is the first time it flooded, and the original pictures that I took, the flooding was 3/4 of the driveway. So it goes back almost all the way to where you see the power box. Now, the neighbors diverted 3,000 gallons of water because our properties flood equally, which I also have photos of every single year and videos of every single year. Both properties flood equally. We both get about 3,000 gallons. They diverted their water to our property, and that's why we had this massive, massive flooding, which was so flooded, it was over our trenches, over the top of our trenches, and almost over the top of these barriers right here. The other thing I want to point out is, you see how this is the driveway, and then you see this big old hole here and here, and then you can see part of the driveway again. Our driveway was intentionally dug out by someone. We left, we came back, and someone with some type of big machinery equipment scooped out all of this dirt. This was all completely flat and smooth all the way across with gravel. Someone intentionally destroyed our driveway and made it in this condition it is now. The driveway wasn't that. I have tons of pictures from the time we purchased the property all the way up into the last 2 years. This has been this way. So this is just documentation. And you can see the driveway was normal. Then all of a sudden, there's a huge hole here and a huge hole here. These are, I think someone said it was going to take like 6 truckloads of soil and stuff to fill this back in. And then we'd have to put gravel back over the top of it. So someone with large equipment came in one day when we were gone getting feed and stuff for the animals. We have to go to Reno or Carson City because we go to Tractor Supply. Came in and just totally dug out huge amounts of our driveway. The driveway wasn't that way before.